Creating content is one of the best ways for you to market. As an entrepreneur, you want people to get to know you. They know you, they like you, and they trust you. Content creation like video or audio for a podcast or a YouTube channel is a great way to do that. However, there's a lot of competition out there because it's easier now than ever to do it. That's the good news. The bad news is because it's so easy to do it, there's a lot of competition out there and you got to stand out. Well, I'm going to show you something that can help you to stand out in a really favorable way. And you are going to love this when you see it. It's a tool that I recently discovered and have been playing around with it, and whoa, it has blown me away. It's going to do that for you and show you how you can make all of this come together. Hi, I'm Terry Brock, your guide here at Stark Raving Entrepreneurs, where we help you to understand how to use these entrepreneurial tools like this one I'm about to introduce to you. It's going to help you. And it's all done with the idea of live and let live. That's what we believe in here. You do whatever you want to do as long as you take responsibility for what you do and you don't harm others. It's right up there with what we also call NAP, the non-aggression principle. That means you don't hurt others, you don't take their stuff, you do not initiate force or coercion. That's really the key. And when you look at AI tools that are out there helping you in many different ways, you can live that life from wherever you want and achieve the freedom you want. So I'm excited to share with you a tool that we're working with now that is really nice. It's called Opus Clip. Write that down. Opus Clip. And it's a tool that, again, I just got into it, have been looking at it and playing with it, and it's got some amazing things that it will do for you. It will take your content that you've got and it will repurpose it. For instance, take a long form video that might be, say a 30-minute, an hour interview you have with someone, or you talking, and you've got some information you're sharing. Largely educational oriented videos do best. And it then will go through and it'll study all of these different pieces of information you have and then do the AI research to find out what are people looking for and what is likely to rate higher. And then it will give you several short pieces that are ideal for YouTube Shorts, ideal for many other tools that are out there. Well, let's take a look at it here. This is what it is. I'm going to click over here, let you see on this how it puts together. Here are some videos that I put together. I'm letting you see exactly what I've done there. And what it does is it grabs these, put them in there, and you can do this right here. You can click on this and load a video from YouTube or Vimeo or some other place, or look at this. You can upload your own MP4s or some other MOVs or other types of files that are there, and you can load up to 10 gigabytes. That's a lot there. And you have a duration of 3 hours. So you've got a lot of capabilities with it. And I've been doing a lot of uploading of legacy material that I wanted to look at, playing with that. Some of it I don't keep up there, others I do. But it's really nice that you can use this. And let me show you how this works. I'm going to click on one of these videos here, just kind of at random. There it is. And you see what this did. It went in there, it grabbed that video, and then it gave me a special brand new title right here. So look, uncovering people's pain points, harnessing AI and human care. And it went out there and it found that got a rating of 89 score, the virality score. How viral is this likely to be? This is the number one. Look at this. It gave me another one here that's an 84 and called this one a title here, Building Winning Relationships, How to Engage Customers for Business Success. And it put that one together there, so you can look at that as well. Unleash the power of AI tools for podcasts and YouTube success. That's given us 78, and it's giving you a reason here, and it shows you the text. So this is pretty incredible of what you can do with it, and it does that on all of these. Let me come back here to the main portion of this. You see I'm going to another video. Here it did the same thing, and look at this one right here, a 99 viral. So that means, hey, this is pretty good. 100 is the top. So it shows you that, and it shows also an explanation. Look what it says here. This video effectively engages viewers by encouraging them to consider different perspectives and promoting empathy. It maintains a clear and consistent message throughout. Okay, so that's pretty good right there. Now, it doesn't mean everything's good, because it's going to come down here. Some of them were not as viral worthy. Some of them didn't do as well. You see, I got some down here. Here's one that's a 64. And it says here, this video could improve by providing a stronger attention-grabbing hook. It briefly connects two psychologists, but lacks clarity on the specific topic they discuss. So that's because it didn't get the whole thing there. And if it got the whole thing, then that would make a big difference in it and how it would stand up. Because when you're looking at a clip, sometimes it doesn't grab the initial clip on there. So what I'm learning now is I need to design them with that in mind. As Stephen Covey told us, begin with the end in mind. You definitely want to do that in video editing. I think that Stephen Covey would probably agree with us if we asked him about that today with our video and what we're doing. So you want to begin right there, and that's why this one right here, as you can see, got a 64, but I probably wouldn't use this clip right here. I'd probably go up here to the top and say, hey, why use a 64 when we can get a 99 virality? So that gives me some really good options. So here's where we're going to get into the really good stuff that you can look at. Over here below the video, you'll see you can download the video. That's what you'll use when you finally have it. You can download it as an MP4 or whatever. You also have a share capability, which is very nice. When you get this, look at what it gives you the ability to do. I'm going to click on this, and you'll see I don't even have all this set up, but we've got our Stark Raving Entrepreneurs, Terry Brock and Gina Carr. There we are. I can take this and put in a title for it, a specific title for this clip. Not the one that's related to the whole video, but just that clip. And down here, put some information in there for the description. So that way you've got the ability to go in there and say, to see the entire video, click here, and you put it in there so that people will be able to see that. And I think, hey, this is pretty nice in there. Let me get this erased there. There we go. And what we can do is I can get rid of the videos that I don't want, keep them what I do. And also I could use TikTok. I'm not using TikTok right now, but it does have that ability. Instagram Reels, and it does have LinkedIn. And they're adding more all the time. So you can put this in here, and that is just amazing, the capabilities that you have. When you get ready to do that, you can show some really powerful tools. And here's a real world example that I just did about an hour ago. Went over here to LinkedIn. Here it is on LinkedIn on my capacity there, the channel that I've got, my profile. You'll see I've got some videos I put in there. And this one right here is in there, and it's showing me the text. It gives me the text right here. Notice the font size. Notice the coloring that you can put in there. And then when I shared my screen, I used a certain setting that I'll show you in a moment, and it gives me the ability to put it up there. So that now I'm doing this on LinkedIn as well as YouTube, as well as other places that I'm going to send out the message. I'm not doing a whole lot right now with Instagram or with TikTok, but I'm looking at those as a good marketing move, and particularly when I can put it in there without a lot of effort on my part. Now we're talking, and now we're talking about getting something really nice. Again, we're talking about Opus Clip here. That's the name of this tool, and it gives you the ability to get, well, a whole lot done. So when I come back here into Opus Clip, I'm going to close this down right here so you can see some of the other features and some of the amazing capabilities this has when you want to edit. When I click on the edit option, it shows me over here, auto intro caption. So it can create its own caption there. Notice I've got that turned on. If I turn it off, it uses the actual text that I had over here. When I turn it on, look at this. Unlock success, embrace diverse perspectives. That's the real theme that it picked up on that particular section of the video that I did. And so it's really giving you great tools that you can use for that. And when I come down here, look at this. It shows me the text that I can go in there and edit it so that I can take this and I can say, well, let's say if I wanted to start right here. I click on that and it shows I can change the color, and I can, look at this here, set as start or set as end. So this way, you're not trusting the AI to do all the work. You might say, okay, I really want it to start, instead of saying, I think you need to look at, I might want to cut out I think and just click on you, and then click over here. And notice what it just did. It changed it so that now it would not put the words I think in there or what other words I might have. And it starts with a word that's more closely aligned with what I want to communicate. And down here, and tell me more about that. And then say, by the way, it starts another sentence here, by the way, so we can end that right there, and that's good enough the way it is. We can use that on the captions, putting these in here, there it is. And then over here on the design, look at this. Gives you the ability to have 3 lines per page or 1 line per page. So I click on 1 or 3, and remember this is based on what you're going to do there. I think if you have someone that's talking rather rapidly, as I often do, using 3 lines could be good. 1 line might be for someone who's talking a little bit slower, so it's easier to stay up with that. You can use a caption position. I like to put it in the bottom, or I'll sometimes put it on auto. So that way it automatically finds out what it thinks is the best place to do it. I can bring in a screen overlay. So I could bring in a logo, something like that. That could be really handy. And using a screen logo, can be handy when you want to bring in, oh, let's say your message, what you've got, and you want to have that always in the right corner or the upper right. My friend Bradley Vincent said something real good about putting logos or some way for people to reach you in videos. I think that's really good. Bradley, if you're watching this, hope you're doing well, my friend. But a lot of good can come from all this, and it gives you some more extra choices as well. Oh, and here's another thing too. You can use it, whoops, I went past it here. There we go, uppercase all text. It's got this right here. You can turn it over. So now you see it as all uppercase. I tend to prefer using the other style, which is called title case. It capitalizes each letter, each word, the first letter of each word. And I like that. But it would be good to do some tests on that as well. You can change your font color here. You can change the font stroke, what you want it to be, and even a shadow that's kind of nice. I haven't tweaked a lot with that, but that gives you some nice capabilities there with it as well. You can have your AI keywords highlighted as well. So what you can do is when you're putting this in here, what you can do here are, you can then highlight certain keywords that you want it to go for, so that you'll put those words in when you're getting ready to submit the video. Let's say you're talking about AI, maybe you're talking about content creation, and maybe you're talking about Opus Clip or whatever. You can put those words in as keywords, and then it's going to highlight them for you, and also do some special searches with AI to find out what people are appealed to by that. Very nice. And here's something I really like. I understand they've just recently added this here. You have layout settings where you can have it like with auto, so it sets up what's best, or you can have it fill the range or fit it. Those kind of look the same here, but it will give you a little bit tighter fits in there. Turn that on. And a split. Let's say you've got a podcast or you've got interviews. Well, you can have 2 people there, or 3, or 4. So you'll be able to have each person in a separate window for that. Real nice. One that I'm using a lot is screen share, because when I use a lot of the work that I'm doing, as you've seen these videos, I'll share a screen, then I'll have me on the screen. So I use both. By having this ability, I found that it worked really well. Put the video on the top and then had me down on the bottom. That worked out very nicely. And I can have an auto intro caption for that. And here's something I really like. Look at this. Auto emojis. It creates emojis for you in the text where appropriate. So you've got those available, and bring out the emojis that are in there. Real nice. You'll do this when you set it up the first time. So this has some amazing capabilities that you can use, and it's all done pretty easily. Once you get the hang of it and you understand what it can do, I'm finding even just a little bit I've used it, I can set it up pretty quickly, and then click on that send it out. So I'm sending it out to YouTube, as a YouTube short usually, or I can send it out to LinkedIn. Those are the 2 that I'm primarily using. TikTok is available, and so are Instagram Reels, as I was mentioning before. Some really nice features. And then when you're all done with that, you just click on this up here in the upper right corner. You'll see Save and Compile. That will, well, it'll do exactly what you think it will do. I'm going to move me down here a little bit. And so you can see Save and Compile. It will do it for you. And it depends on how long your video is. But I find sometimes it takes about 5 to 10 minutes or so, depending on the congestion and how busy they are. So, hey, just take a little break and you'll be all set. But this has some very, very nice tools there. And of course, we're always interested in, hey, how much is this going to cost? They give you 90 minutes, or at least at this moment, it might change in the future, 90 minutes that you can use and be able to start working with that, doing a lot with it. I think that's very nice. And then after a while, that's used up on there. Right here, I see I'm using 40 hours that I purchased at $114 for the year. That's the plan that I chose, and they have some other capabilities there. And you can see credits. If you need some more, you can add more credits as well. That way, very reasonably priced, I think, for what it does for you and the ability to get a lot done with it. So this is the tool. It's called Opus Clip. It's got some powerful features for repurposing, like I have not seen with any other tool out there. The way that it does clipping it, that way you combine this with some other tools like, say, Cast Magic. Real nice. And of course, with ChatGPT to get some of the right terms that you're going to use for promoting it. And don't forget Perplexity, I like some of those. So these AI tools are particularly good for these kind of capabilities. But I'd love to hear from you. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And also come over and see us, Stark Raving Entrepreneurs, where we've got all kinds of other information just for you to help you. I want to show you some of the things we've got, for instance, that are available. But first, we'd love to have you like us, share this, and be sure and switch from subscribe to subscribed and be on there. That lets the algorithms know that you like the idea of live and let live also. And we're going to get that peaceful message out to the world. The world needs to hear that message, I think, in a very big way, because our world is going crazy in some profound ways, and we're standing for freedom, for liberty, to help you achieve the goals that you want in your life. And that's the way that we like to do it here. And by the way, here's something that we want to give you. It's our tool that we have put together a lot of different tools on there. AI Tools for Biz is what we call it, and that's a .com. So if you're catching this on audio, all as one word, AI Tools, the number 4, biz.com. You go over there and get that. And by the way, if you're watching this on video, here's a QR code you can use. I know you got your cell phone with you right there, so you can use that and be able to get a shot of it and move from there. So this is the tool. It's got some real capabilities, and it's going to give you as a content creator, particularly if you're creating video, a great way to get your word out and to really get your message going stronger. And another little thing we want to give you as well, another video right over here that's going to help you learn about AI tools that can help you, several of those in this particular video that you'll be able to use and have some real good content there. I'm Terry Brock. Thank you very much for joining me.